Well, hello there, and welcome back to Freeform Disney. I'm Jeremy, and we're up for episode 6 of What If today. On and on we go, we're already over halfway through. Well, I guess we're at the halfway point until a few minutes from now. Something like that. Let's say hello there to Evie. So Evie's, well, I guess it says Evie will be here, so I don't know if Evie's currently here or if I'm saying hello to past Evie. One or the other, though. Feel free to pop on in over there, and I'll say hello there your way as well. And hey, yeah, we've had a good crowd the past couple weeks, so hopefully I'll be popping in here, or maybe you'll be joining, say, tomorrow or another day, or whatever the heck works for you. Of course, if you're here on a different day, feel free to leave a comment down below the video. I'll try to respond to you. And hey, we'll see what we've got this time. So far, the What If series can be a little rocky. It kind of comes and goes as to the really good ones in here. But yeah, hopefully this was going to be another one of the really good ones. And hey, if only we could actually have them, say, be an hour and a half long, or something like that. But we're not getting that. Certainly not here in Season 1. Probably not in Season 2 either. Hey, hello there to Barbarella, and hello there to Sailor X. Welcome, welcome. It's going pretty good so far. Heck, we just got a Hawkeye trailer recently too, so hey, it's Marvel time recently. So I'm looking at putting my own video out on that probably, we'll say tomorrow. But definitely looking forward to that. We're going to have like a month-long gap once What If finishes, because What If will finish in the middle of October, and then Hawkeye's going to start up, what is that, November 24th, I think? So a little over a month later. And then in the meantime, in the middle of that, right at the beginning of November, we'll have the Eternals. So we have a nice little gap for a little bit. Prep for the Eternals, watch that. Then have another couple weeks off, and then pop back in for the beginning of Hawkeye. It's going to be fun. Going to be fun. That is for sure. So, I won't expect anything different than usual. It always seems to pop up at 11:50, so... Well, 11:50 my time, I should say. Or 23:50, or whatever. But point being, 10 minutes before the hour. For whatever time zone you may happen to be in. As I think most of you tend not to be in my same time zone. So, 10 before the hour. Let's say that. Of course, I can get away with saying 11:50 p.m. Disney time. So yeah, see what we see. See, we're halfway through What If at this point. Hey, if the back half is at least as good as the front half, it's definitely going to bring us some more good episodes in here. What else do we got coming up? I didn't watch the whole back half of the season trailer that just came out. Didn't figure I needed another trailer just to see what was coming up. I tend not to watch the little promo things they do for the shows as it's going through, or a specific tease for the next episode. I tend not to look at those or watch them. But yeah, I mean, certainly a few things coming up. Still, we've got our Party Thor. We've got our not anti-Avengers, whatever we want to call it, the Avengers over in New York, but it's made up of the Guardians and whatnot else going on there. We've also got at least the piece where we're going to see Captain Carter and Doctor Strange, our other Doctor Stranger. So we've got that piece that's still up and coming. So, Sailor X, yes, that question. So, at first, I was thinking that these, well, at first, once upon a time, they were going to put it out on Friday, but that's another matter. But then, more recently, it sounds like they're just going to shove everything for Visions out next Wednesday. Every single one of the 9 episodes are all coming out on one day. Which is disappointing, to say the least. So unless we're pulling a big all-night marathon, then it's not working that way anyway. So, as I said, my thought, what I'm leaning toward doing, is just saying screwing it and watching them on, say, Fridays or something like that, or whatever day of the week, and then just watching them 1 week by 1 week or something like that. I'm more than a little disappointed in Disney in terms of how they've treated Star Wars Visions. I mean, that feels like an understatement, but which it is. I mean, again, first putting it on Wednesday, but then shoving all 9 of them out at the exact same time. I mean, we're not going to create good buzz over the show or anything by doing it like that. It's just a complete mess. I'm disappointed and frustrated by that. So that's what I'm thinking. Hey, look at that. My thumbnail was good. I actually didn't know that was today's episode, but but I put Killmonger on the one for this time. So, hey, there you go. So let's go ahead and get ready to go watch this. Barbara L says, when are we getting Mando Season 3? Good question. We know we're getting Book of Boba December, so Mando Season 3 somewhere in the spring, maybe? Late winter? Something like that. Be my guess. So everybody go get your copy of our current What If episode up. So what if Killmonger rescued Tony Stark? Which leaves him as a big weapons contractor, right? Because he doesn't have his epiphany and doesn't change, yeah? Should be fun. Okay, so everybody get that up. If you've got any problems pulling it up, let me know in the chat. And then I'll do what I usually do, which is I'll count you in, give you a 3, 2, 1, and we'll start up. There'll be a timer up over my head. Okay. So I'm not hearing any problems from anyone over in the chat. Hey, and hello there to Chosen Nightwolf. Oh, good. Looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm curious how this one will go. So it should be pretty interesting here. Pretty interesting. Not that Killmonger probably has all that many good thoughts on Tony Stark when it comes to it. All right. Ready? We'll go ahead and start up in 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. No skipping intro. I don't, even if I weren't live streaming and couldn't skip the intros, I wouldn't want to go ahead and skip them. I don't know, I've become really attached to the whole Marvel theme as it comes through. I mean, it's been over a decade now, so there's a... good, Chosen. Good to hear that you're enjoying the series so far. Me too. I mean, I certainly have my issues with it as well and think it could have been more than what it was, but I'm definitely enjoying it nonetheless. It's interesting deciding whose names get to pop up on here, right? What if indeed? You notice that we get to see the Watcher a little bit better and a little bit better as we go on through here. That was a pretty good view of them right there. Ah, well, hello there, George. And welcome to the channel then, too. I said, definitely glad to have you on board. I feel so Casablanca walking away right there at the edge. Hmm. Hmm. Woo. Dang. Yo, go Killmonger. I love that we give Happy the punch. Yeah. Like he doesn't have his own narrative right there. Hmm. Killmonger with all the Stark Industries. Man, what a different world. Speaking of having eyes on it. I know, we really are going that way. It's an interesting shift. What exactly led to him getting caught, though, that much quicker? Oh, can he turn roads? Yeah. Ah, the fight we've been waiting for, right? Ah, the fun of a multiverse. Everything old is new again. uh, Gotta say, Wakanda, that you're letting that happen. Dang. Yeah. Play the same game he did last time here. But he's got an army in this case. Years earlier here. Oh, this is cool. Oh. The direction this is about to go, right? I mean, I don't get the feeling he's going to lose this one. Yeah. Family. Tiny problem when you killed his father, but yeah, you know. On the one hand, I would have waited. On the other hand, if they go ahead and take him down themselves. Just the size of the armies. Whew. Ah, too much fun. That's got to be a koi right there. Yeah. I want to see the continuation of this universe right here and see what happens. Another day. Season 2, maybe? Definitely, I like this one. This is definitely one of my favorites of the season so far. So what do you think? Think we'll get a continuation of season 2? Think it's going to connect in some other way? Because, I mean, certainly we could see this Killmonger pop up in some other way. Lots of possibilities right there. Lots and lots of possibilities. Well, there we go. That's 6 out of 10. There's only 4 left. Wow. It's cool how we brought in a number of other characters that are related in some way here and brought them into this one. Hey, if you ever were to continue this universe, part of the curiosity would be, okay, now what happens when Thor pops up here in just a few years, or what etc., etc. Also, does Shuri and Pepper actually, are they successful or are they not? Yeah, we could go look at both universes. Why not? I mean, both universes are interesting in that sense. Yeah. Oh, as always, love how much of the cast they were able to get back to go ahead and do the voices right there. I mean, you said, let's see, Nightwolf, he said, who knows if there is one, season 2 is going to be good. There is indeed a season 2. That's one of the things we did find out. Actually, is it fully official or just, yeah, at any rate, it's at least at the Hollywood Reporter deadline kind of and Variety kind of level. But yeah. Actually, I think it's probably to the point of at least being close to official, if not, because I think the creators have even talked about what they're looking at doing in season 2. So, speaking of things like Captain Carter coming back and other things like that, beyond whatever we see here in the rest of this season. But now they had good cast sitting back in here. Really nice to go ahead and hear some of the voices that popped back in here. Aside from, of course, the person who did Tony, I thought did a decent job of Tony. I mean, yeah, that's what I'd say. Did a decent job. Who did do Tony in this one? Let's see, Mick Wingert. No, he did a fine job. I mean, a lot of the bigger names actually were the right people, aside from, say, people like Pepper and Tony, also Ross. I think the rest probably were. Yeah, I think the rest were. Yes, indeed. Another good day. To be sure. No. I guess Shuri's played by somebody else too. Which, as she's a kid in here, I mean, you can get away with a lot more easily. Makes sense in that sense. And also, I guess Obadiah Stane was played by someone else. I mean, that wasn't Jeff Bridges there. In this case, it was Kif Vanderhoovel. So, yeah, there's a few who weren't. And I think T'Chaka was played by someone else as well. But still, I mean, obviously Jeffrey Wright's still doing Watcher, but then you've got Michael B. Jordan play Killmonger, Jon Favreau came back in to play Happy, Chadwick Boseman in for yet another performance here in this season as T'Challa. man, we certainly got a lot of Chadwick Boseman here in this season so far. Maybe some more still. Let's see. Angela Bassett was in there to go ahead and play Queen Ramonda. Denai Guerrero as Okoye. Andy Serkis in there as the Ulysses Claw. Rhodey, good old Don Cheadle's back as well. Paul Bettany playing Jarvis. So no, we had... Yeah, it's impressive how much of the cast they did get back for this, actually. Anyway. No reason to keep those on. Anyway, anyhow. So, we are definitely coming up to the end then for this. I mean, 4 more weeks, about a month, and we will be done with what's left here. And what do we got left? I mean, we know we have Party Thor coming up. We know, talking about other things, we also know we have that encounter between Captain Carter and our evil Doctor Strange. Certainly not the right way to put it. Corrupted Doctor Strange? I don't know, whatever way one wants to go about that one. Certainly a few choices there. We also have that whole encounter with our other Avengers, where we've got Black Panther, and we've got Gamora, and we've got T'Challa as Star-Lord. That whole group there. Not sure who's Black Panther in that set. Might actually be Killmonger's Black Panther. That would be interesting. Looking at it now. So definitely some interesting possibilities there too. But based off the original trailer, I'm not sure what the other ones are that we haven't quite seen yet. Let's see, what else have we not quite seen yet from the original trailer? Spider-Man in a bigger way, right? Or is that all just from the Zombies app? Actually, based off of the original trailer, I think we do get a continuation to the episode we just watched. Based on the original trailer, we do actually have a piece of it that showed Pepper and Shuri weapons drawn, along with the Dharma Milaje. So, I guess we do get a continuation to it, and looks like here in season 1. I'm assuming, since it's in the trailer anyway. So that's intriguing. Oh, okay. Another piece, Black Widow and Taskmaster also was in the original trailer. Because that's definitely Taskmaster's shield she's tossing. So that's also in the original trailer. Then there's also the Ultron one. Although, I think the Ultron one got shoved to season 2, right? I think. Even though it actually is part of the original trailer. Go figure. So, yeah. Not entirely reliable that what's in the trailer necessarily will be here. Yeah. Could be season 2 stuff to some degree. Maybe the continuation of this episode will be season 2 as well. But clearly they've done some of the animation at least of it already. So, really cool to see that we will get a part 2 to this. Definitely excited about that because I was hoping to see a part 2. Barbarella, yes, Shuri definitely was younger. I mean, this is just Iron Man time period, so years younger right here for Shuri. As opposed to the timing Black Panther came out within the MCU. So, yeah. And again, as I said, I think that made it easier for it to be a different voice actor and get away with it, just because you're talking that significant age difference between the character in one spot versus the other. So yeah, looking forward to part 2. Whether we get it here in season 1 or season 2, I don't know, but clearly the trailer has a bit of animation from it, so it clearly exists, or will exist, or whatever the right way is of putting that. So anywho, with all that said, good episode. One of my favorites of the season. Not my favorite. It's not going to take that spot. It's probably like my number 3, I think, for the season. Maybe number 2. Nah, probably number 3. Probably number 3 for the season, which is nice. Good spot to be in. So anywho, thanks everybody for going ahead and joining me. And I'm going to go ahead and get ready to bid y'all adieu. So that means I'm going to go ahead and say my usual, which if you've heard it before, cool. If not, well, first of many times, right? So to everyone, have a magical day, and may the force be with you for all time, always.